Thank you for continuing to serve the Lord by baking cookies for us at Kairos. Allow us to give you a tip that may help you save time and effort as you go through this process. Due to rules at the prison, there are restrictions on size, shape, and content of the cookies. For example, the cookies must be free from nuts, and fruit of any kind, such as raisins or cranberries, are really not allowed. Here's a hint that may be helpful to you. Gordon Food Services on Kingston Pike near Cedar Bluff Road sells frozen cookie dough that's already chocolate chip dough, and they're cut in slices that when you bake them come out exactly the right shape and size for the prison environment. We have the opportunity this fall to meet many more prisoners than we did in April, and hence we would appreciate more cookies to go along with that. And we appreciate your effort and in supporting us again for this rewarding ministry. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Greg Fiber. I'm with the Kairos group. Dave asked me to come in front of the group and talk to you about the meal tickets. What the meal ticket is, the cost is $5, and that allows our guests at the prison to come down and enjoy a meal with the other guests that are involved and also the Kairos team. We serve them 2 meals and 3 lunches over the weekend. At each meal, a different meal ticket is placed in front of our guest. This is for them to know who purchased that for them. When the meals are over, they always take this back to their cell in remembrance of who purchased these tickets for them. It's a real blessing that the people in our community church are able to provide these meals for our guests. It costs $3,500 to $4,000 to put these meals on for our guests and the Kairos team over a weekend. That's why we ask everyone to get involved and purchase a meal ticket to help us absorb some of the costs for this. Again, thank you for your help from everyone. I look forward to seeing everyone at the table at church purchasing meal tickets. Thank you again. We appreciate it.
Good morning. My name is Bob Kreider, and I've been associated with the Kairos Inside Prison Ministry for about 2.5 years. You have heard about ways in which we are asking for your help, and they are the cookies that you can bake for us, and you can make contributions for meal tickets. But I have another opportunity today which is absolutely free and very easy for us all to do, and that is to pray for this effort. Who are you praying for? You're praying for us outsiders who are going into the prison for a 3-day encounter with a select group of inmates who have been chosen by the prison chaplain. And you're praying for those men, not only those who are in attendance, but all of the men who are incarcerated at Morgan County Correctional Complex. We all know that we can pray at any time, and God is always listening for our prayers and answers our prayers. And He's especially happy when our prayers are directed for the benefit of others and not for our own good. What I'm asking here is a commitment on your part to pray at a particular time during the 3.5 days that the Kairos 25 will be in effect at Morgan County Correctional Complex. And this serves 2 purposes. One is to remind you of the time that you have signed up for to give prayer of 20 minutes or a half an hour for the success of this encounter. And the second thing is, and the real benefit for the insiders, is that we capture the list of people who have committed to pray at a particular time, and we print those out in large format, paste them on the wall in the meeting room within the prison, where the participants are able to see who is praying for them at any given time of the day. In order to establish your committed time, all you need to do is to go to the Tellico Village Community Church website, and there you will find under the events section a particular highlight for the Kairos prison weekend. You click on that link and you will be taken to a page that looks like this. It's called the Prayer Vigil Sign-Up Sheet, and you'll see listed down here on this left-hand column 30-minute intervals for the entire 3 days that we'll be there, And any open interval that has a blue sign up indicated, you click on that and you fill in your name, and that indicates the time in which you have committed to support this operation with your prayers. And then your name will appear in this box. And that is the sheet from which we will make large size print-ups to paste on the walls that the prisoners can see. And it is really a tremendous boon to them to know that people are praying for them 24 hours a day, not only here from Loudoun County, but all throughout the United States and in the entire world. So I encourage you again, offer your prayers as well as your cookies and your meal ticket dollars to support this very worthwhile event for these men who are so lonely and so hopeless and so lost, and we need to bring Christ to them. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dave Twesme. I'm a member of the Kairos team that brings the message of God's love to our brothers at Morgan County Correctional Complex. Matthew 25 gives a set of instructions to all of us. We are to feed the hungry, give drink to the thirsty, clothe the naked, visit the sick, provide shelter to those who need it. And these admonitions, I guess you'd call them, are observed and carried out by many, many Christians, either individually or through some of any number of organizations. Kairos' mission is to answer the call to visit those in prison, the lost, the lonely, the desolate, truly the least of these. Serving the Lord in this way is described in the church's October newsletter, The Visitor. Our next weekend is scheduled for October 22nd to 25th. Our guests will arrive in a wide range of mindsets. Some will be fearful, some timid, some will feel threatened. Some will be looking for something that's been missing in their lives, and they're looking for it, hoping to find it in Kairos. And that range goes all the way to the other side, where people will say, I heard your food was good, and I love your cookies. By Sunday afternoon, many will have responded to the love that they were shown. Some have received more love in this weekend than they ever had at home. We pray that through the seeds that we have planted, that God will somehow germinate those seeds and help them to grow in these persons. I've seen miracles in each of the 5 weekends that I've been up there. A man's epiphany, when he realizes that this is his moment to turn his life over and surrender to the Lord, is a beautiful thing to watch. It's pure joy for all of us on the team. We are humbled by your generous support of Kairos in the past, and we hope that you will help us to continue our mission into the future. Thank you very much.